Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Akashic Tarot for our cards of focus. This is just a general check-in today. Pile number 1, this is your card of focus. Then we're going to use the Wandering Star. Pile number 2, this is your card of focus. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot. Pile number 3, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Pulp Tarot to get into whatever message is coming out for you today. So feel free to pause and ponder, choose your pile, and I will see you there. Welcome, pile number 1, and your card of focus is the Master Artisan. All right. So this card indicates that you have an opportunity to offer up your talents or your purpose or your gifts to the world. All right, making a contribution to many. So don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share. It's not the time to hide your light, right? It's a time to shine. So you may find yourself teaching possibly or training your skill sets to others. You might also be demonstrating your gifts or performing your talents publicly. All right, even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you will be sharing those gifts with others. So in this time, you can build your reputation, right? Take advantage of opportunities that come your way. This is a card of action, all right? So it's a call to action. It's a call to put yourself out there and let yourself shine. There's a lot of beauty and empowerment for you to bring to the world. All right. This card is about shining your gifts, shining a spotlight on your gifts, sharing your purpose, bringing it into fruition, and not being afraid to take those next steps forward. All right. You will be supported in that. Okay. I have the Wandering Star. And we're going to dig into this a little bit. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I am honored to be able to bring you these readings every day. Please keep in mind that they are timeless and they are for the collective. Okay, these are general readings, so they're not one-on-one. Please take the messages as they resonate. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you today. Okay. All right, you have something to share with the world. Let's see what it is. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords right away. There's a lot of ambition. Okay, staying in the truth of the matter. Strategy, logic. Okay, maybe you've been telling yourself a lot of reasons why you're not ready to present whatever this is to the world, but this Queen of Swords is here to cut out all of the things that are not true, all of the untruths that you might be telling yourself. So I like that she's showing up for you right out of the gate. In your energy, you're showing up as the Justice card. So balance and equality. Yeah, this is a karmic balancer for you, right? It's time for you to share your gifts publicly. It's all going to make sense. It's all going to make sense once you do it. So releasing fear or, not feeling like you're good enough, all of those things, I'm not even sure that that's a part of this equation anymore. With the Justice card in your energy, seems to me like you're about ready to take some action on this, okay? keep in mind, the Ten of Pentacles, it is going to lead you to your wealth, your unshakable foundation and stability in the material world. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is about generational wealth. It's a foundation, a material world foundation that ripples through for generations to come. Inheritance, family, property. This is a card of contentment, let me tell you. All right. This is leading you somewhere amazing. All right, let's get something for that Queen of Swords. We have been having a lot of readings like this lately. Okay, oh, and we have the Ten of Cups as well. Okay, there's also emotional wish fulfillment, emotional contentment. This also ripples to the people around you, right? It touches everyone. This is you walking into a room, and this is you lighting up a room when you walk in. Maybe whatever this is something you're going to be teaching your children or passing on through lineage, especially with this 10 coming out as well. So maybe this is going to turn into some sort of family thing, right? Getting to the truth and knowing that you're ready and being in your logical mind about presenting your gifts, your light to the world. Yeah, is bringing you a lot of happiness and joy, contentment, stability, justice. Okay. Oh, and in your, wow, you guys, look at you have 3 10s out. It's a lot. That's a lot of ending. So the 10, this is in your energy. Yeah. So you are definitely needing, well, with the Justice card, you're taking action on what it is that you need to put out there. And you're also understanding that it is going to end. It's going to be an ending for you. Okay. It's going to close a chapter in your life that needs to close. And it was a chapter that was full of a lot of struggles and pain. All right. Yeah. I feel like that's the case for a lot of people as we're entering 2026 with a fresh, clean slate. I mean, even if it's not really, it sure feels like hope. It sure feels like hope. Wow, underneath that 10 of Pentacles, yeah, we have the Mother Star. Now, we know that the Mother Star has been through hell and back, but she's come out this side triumphant. And now, with the help of this very intuitive kitty cat here with the butterfly wings and the third eye, can look to the past and understand every little detail. All of the joys, all of the hardships, all of the pain, all the struggles, all the laughter, all the love, understands and can see how everything fit together to bring her here. Okay? This is in preparation of what's coming next, right? Because if we see and understand the past, then we know how to, with this Queen of Swords over here, use that in a logical manner to move us forward into our future. And what you have coming is amazing. Okay. Yeah. There is an understanding. Keep in mind, even if maybe it doesn't feel like you understand everything, there's an understanding deep within you with that Mother card or Mother Star card showing up. Whoa, I think something flipped over. I swear I saw a flipper. Okay, well, just a whole big pile fell. I don't want those. I thought for sure. I swear one of these cards flipped over. All right, let's go ahead and get another one for that 10 of Cups in that first position. That's so weird. I swear one flipped over, but I don't see it. All right. So we have the Page of Wands, okay? This is good news. This is communication coming in. The pages are messengers. Fresh energy. Now, I like the page of wands because the page has the spark of the idea, right? The spark of passion. So presenting, your gifts, your purpose to the world and allowing your light to shine is going to spark something new. I mean, it's great, whatever it is, but it sometimes when we think we've mastered something, then we take that thing that we've mastered and we use it in a different manner, right? So there's good news and communication coming in. Yeah, Four of Wands. It's kind of like a milestone. It's like a milestone marker. A milestone. A mile marker. Am I saying that right? Sometimes words come out of my mouth and I'm like, it sounds funny. I don't know if, I know people, yeah, I know it happens to other people too. But anyway, so creativity, union, and freedom. Okay, so it's a card of celebration. It's celebrating reaching a certain point. Okay, and I feel like with this reading here, and yeah, I mean, it can definitely represent marriage or, graduating from something or accomplishments, okay? But it also represents freedom. And coming out underneath this Ten of Swords, you're going to be free of all of this pain from this particular lifetime. And you're going to be able to celebrate, okay? Maybe you're coming into union with the self. Maybe your head and your heart are coming together, right? And your stability are all coming together to bring in this idea. There's a balance. There's like an inner balance. All right, keep in mind, under the Mother Star, yes, the seeker, the hermit. This is going within and understanding everything. This is very healing. It's inner work that requires some solitude, okay? And coming out underneath the Mother Star, it's perfect, right? Because, like I said, the Mother Star understands everything in the past and how it all works to turn that your wheel of your life, right? You're ready. You've done the work. You're ready. You're certainly ready. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, you're meant to just shine your light. This is not a time to cover it up or put it in a basket or say maybe tomorrow. I mean, today's the day. Like, do it. Present something. What have you been working on? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles coming out. It can be a card of sort of holding on, right? Maybe some financial struggles. But it's about security, stability, savings. This is about money, your money and your foundation. Okay, so there's a lot of strategy. Now, sometimes the fours are really sort of about holding on, right? Holding on. And yeah, you may have to just sort of be wise for a little bit about budgets and that kind of thing, all right? As you're moving forward with this. But don't give up. Don't stop because you think you're not going to be supported in this, because you are, right? And the Magician. Yeah, you are. You have the skills, you have the power, you have all the tools that you need. It's time to take action. Transmuting all of that beautiful gift of yours into the material world so that you can share it. It is time to share it. Or teach it. Present it. Gift it. Whatever it is. There's something that you do that shines. Okay? All right. Anything else wants to come out? I'm not getting anything here. I'm not getting any. Whoa. All right, I take that back. We have the Ace of Swords that just flew out of the deck. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, success, change, decisions, and action. So definitely action cards in the, coming out for you today. This is also clarity. This is a gift from Spirit. As you gift others, there's going to be less and less confusion. There's going to be more and more clarity. The truth, right? We go back to this Queen of Swords up here, the ultimate truth. And it's going to help you with your path. Okay, it may require stepping away from those lower vibrational emotions and understanding and where your fear and doubt actually come from, right? Because you're ready. You're ready. You've done the work. You have a great understanding. You're showing up as justice. There is stability. There's stability and freedom and beautiful ideas coming in your future. All right. Time to take action. All right, pile number 1, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon. Welcome, pile number 2, and your card of focus today is the 4 of Roses. Views of the ego. Okay, so it's so interesting, as these three are standing in front of this mirror, but the reflection is just the one person. Okay, this person is representing you, basically. So what this card really talks about is letting go, right? And it indicates that there might be someone around you who's thoughtless and selfish. Okay, I mean, it can be love, friendship, family, business relationship, that kind of thing. And this person is really self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how it affects them, right? So they're not thinking about you. They're hanging around you probably because they want a little bit of that shine you've got, right? But they're in it for themselves. So maybe you stayed too long in this relationship, whatever that is for you, or the situation, okay? Repeatedly giving to this person, even though you've not gotten much in return, right? So you've put up with a dismissiveness, probably because you kept thinking, or you keep thinking, that things are going to get better with this person. But this card is here to ask you to be really, really aware of the situation. Okay? Don't be afraid to step away, because this person is unlikely to change. And you're just, at this point, delaying the inevitable. So take an honest look in your mirror and see how staying in whatever this relationship is for you affects your future. If it's someone who's always stealing your thunder, if it's someone who is always keeping you from doing the things that you need to do to move forward in your life, in your career, in your love, in whatever, in your creativity, in your spirituality, whatever, if there's someone around you who is blocking that, and it's time to let them go. They're not going to change. Okay? They are not going to change. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just the card in the Akashic Tarot. All right. And honestly, you guys, we all have someone around us like that. And sometimes it's an aspect of the self. Although this card specifically, in this deck talks about it being someone outside of you who is influencing you. All right. Views of the ego. I don't know. I think it could be an aspect of the self, but regardless, it's time to let someone go. All right. So I have the golden wheel here, and we'll go ahead, and these are all pre-shuffled. I pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle some more for you. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I hope you're all doing well as we're stepping into 2026, finding our bearings. I am really honored to be able to bring these readings to you, these messages to you. Please keep in mind they're timeless and also general. So please take it as it resonates. If it doesn't fit, it might not be your reading for today, okay? But it might remind you of someone. So please, if I can speak, please feel free to share, because someone's got to go. All right, this is your alert from the Akashic Tarot to let them go. All right, they're unlikely to change. All right. Death and rebirth. Yeah, we have the death card. Yeah, there's got to be an ending in order for you to move forward. All right. There is definitely someone that has to go. All right. And this, I mean, it can really represent, too, the death of whatever that relationship or situation is as well. Right? Now, in your energy, look at this. The Three of Cups is all about community. This is your besties. These are your besties. Community, support, all of that. So you do feel like you have support. You have a tight group of friends that you can also celebrate with, right? So you're feeling pretty good about something right now. You are sort of celebratory with your friends. Please keep in mind the King of Cups. Well, the King of Cups is, wow, very loving and charismatic and compassionate. Great listener, listens without judgment. Emotionally mature. Ooh. Now, change genders as needed, okay? Your energy is beautiful. There's something on the outskirts awaiting. You've got to let someone go. Someone who's just no longer in alignment with you. Maybe they never were. Okay? Maybe you're a people pleaser. I think everybody falls into that trap at some point, right? Someone sees it in you and takes advantage. Yeah, somebody's got to go. And once that goes, once you end this, see the skull? End it. It's dead or dying, right? Once you end it, then something new can grow from it. And it really feels like when you let that go, you are going to be celebrating. Like, people around you are going to be like, oh my God, finally. Probably people around you who've known for a really long time that this is something that needs to end are going to be like, oh, finally, right? Something else is coming in. Someone else is coming in right now, because this person is here and taking your energy and sort of siphoning your creativity and maybe not allowing you to move forward in a way that you need to move forward for personal growth. That is blocking this. All right. Let them go. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done. But sometimes bad people in our lives just become a bad habit, if that makes any sense, right? We can fall into behavioral patterns just because we do it so much it becomes repetitive, right? I think you know what I'm saying. And I think you know who you are that I'm speaking to right now. Yeah. Okay, so we want to get another one for this death card. Let me come back to center here. Oh my gosh, yeah. As soon as this is done, boom, you've got communication coming in. And the Page of Cups is such fresh energy and fun. Like, they bring a message of love and fun and magic and, remembering what it's like to have those emotions in your heart. All right? Gotta go. Look at, once this death happens and this rebirth begins, all of this great stuff is coming in for you. Maybe this person is an energy vampire, a soul sucker, stealing your shine. I watched The Shining again. I love that movie. I watched The Shining and then Dr. Sleep. It's all about the shine, right? Stealing your shine. Stealing your shine. Yeah, in your energy is the Queen of... Yeah, so Queen of Wheels, which is the Queen of Pentacles, right? This is in your energy. This is who you are at your core. Absolutely super stable with the foundation that you have built, right? Totally grounded energy. This person might be making you feel like you're a little cuckoo bananas, right? Confusing you about situations and conversations and all of those things. Gaslighting, right? But this is who you are. You're going to remember this. You're going to remember this as soon as this is done. As soon as this ending happens, this new beginning can happen, okay? You can't have the new beginning with that person there. That person's not going to allow that for you, okay? Yeah, underneath that King of Cups is the Seven of Swords. So yeah, I mean, there's been some dishonesty with this person you need to get rid of. You're gonna, when this King of Cups comes in, like I said, change genders as needed here with this King of Cups. When this person comes in, yeah, you're gonna be like, I don't know if I believe this. I don't know if I trust this, right? You're going to have sort of a different reaction rather than just being open-armed and, you know, you might stand from afar for a while to watch the situation unfold. You might be watching them. The thing is when we are in situations where we become traumatized to a certain extent by someone around us who is not for our best and highest good, they are for their own goals and desires, it can sort of taint how we view relationships. So when a good one comes in, there is sort of this feeling of you know, you don't want to be bamboozled, you don't want to be tricked. And so it's okay to stand back, okay? The Seven of Swords is also about strategizing too, right? It's okay to stand back. It's okay. In this reading, the Seven of Swords is okay for you to stand back and sort of observe a little bit about what's going on, all right? Wow, this is an interesting reading. This is not quite where I thought this was going to go, but there you have it. You also have the Page of Swords. Okay. So yeah, small epiphanies, clearing the confusion, yet fresh, you know, another card of fresh energy coming in. Now, the Page of Swords is vigilant, okay, tends to go to higher ground, disconnects from emotions in order to have a better vantage point of what is going on around them, okay? So, yeah, it's totally fine. That sword that this page is carrying helps cut away the doubt, right? And the fear and the confusion, even if it's just a little bit at a time, okay? And it's underneath this Page of Cups. So on some level, you understand that this energy has been trying to come in, right? And now that you're getting rid of this and cutting it out with the Death card, getting rid of this person, this situation, this relationship, whatever it is for you, okay? Like you're ready to start cutting it out. Even if it's just little whacks at a time, it's going to happen, all right? Now, doing that and clearing this confusion is what's allowing this Page of Cups to come in with this message for you. The fun, the love, the magic. Yeah, in your energy, look at that, Nine of Cups. They're waiting right there for you. I'm kidding. I mean, this is emotional wish fulfillment for you, right? Because in this energy, in this reading, with that views of the ego, you've really been putting yourself out there to make this other person happy, right? In this relationship. So this happiness, this emotional wish fulfillment is just for you. This is for you. It's not for anybody else. This is your chance to sit down and really enjoy the smaller things in life, right? The little things in life, all the things that make you happy. This is for you, and this is in your energy, so you know you are coming back to self, right? This person that you're letting go has clouded your judgment, caused confusion, made you doubt yourself, but you're waking up. You've stayed too long. You know that you've stayed too long. I mean, look at all this beautiful energy. It is going to linger a little bit, right? You might be a little gun shy. And we have the Knight of Wands, which I love. So fiery movement. It's coming out with that Seven of Swords. This could be the person that you're letting go of, right? Really immature, quick-tempered, stubborn, always has to be right. So, you know, now with the Knight of Wands, they also take the idea, the creativity of the Page of Wands, the spark, and then they fan the flames and make it go wild, right? So there are good aspects to this card. Within the context of this reading, this might be who you're letting go. Kind of a bossy energy, it feels like. And it can also represent you, you know, once you're out of this energy and all of these beautiful cards, things start happening for you, and a loving person comes in, and wonderful messages, and celebrating with your besties, and getting grounded, and enjoying the simpler things in life. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is you fanning the flames of something that you've wanted to do that's been blocked. Take it as it resonates. It can be either one of those things. And I'm not sure. Actually, it could be both. It could be both of those things. Right? It can be both of those things. We have the World. So you are completing a karmic cycle. Yeah, you must let this person go, this relationship go. You know who it is. You know who it is. All right. So this also is a time to enjoy the success of completing this cycle. So give yourself a pat on the back. Please acknowledge the hard work that you have done, right? Acknowledge the hard work that you have done and how you've processed all of this. All right, let's go ahead and get one more. It's pretty clear. Like, it's time for you to move forward, for you and not for anyone else. Okay, yeah, look at this, the Six of Cups. This is memories. This is good memories, happier times, things coming back around. So, you know, if this is you getting going with something that you've put on the back burner because of this person, you know, or something that this person keeps blocking you from doing, however that happens, okay, it's going to make a comeback. So I do think that it is attached to that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. You're going to be able to lay your burden down, because right now with this person in your energy, you're feeling burnout, fatigued, tired. Maybe you're carrying the full load, okay, of this relationship, whatever that is for you, right? Carrying a heavy load through on slippery rocks with, these look like cowboy boots, kind of, which can be really slippery on the rocks if you ever worn cowboy boots. Blindfold on, stormy weather, right? But you're still doing it. You're going to be able to lay this down. All right. This is going to go when this person in this relationship goes. All right. Pile number 2, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and your card of focus is Hilarion. I love this card. Hilarion is a powerful ascended master. Okay. He's the master of research, science, truth, healing, the logical mind, and concrete knowledge, right? Spirit connection, spirit communication. Notice he's in this room and all the spirits that are around, right? So he is this ascended master. And so basically it's saying that if there's something that you're interested in pursuing, right, in any of those areas that I just talked about, it's time to start. All right. He is your connection to discovery. Now, Hilarion is like other angels and other masters. Okay. He's always available. So, and when we get this card, especially in the upright like this, it just means that Hilarion's assistance is really close at hand. So there is something that you've been working on that might require some special research or a strong academic approach. Maybe it's just attention to detail. All right. This card says full steam ahead. Go, go, go. So this is time to bring a logical approach to all of your pursuits. Hilarion is there to bless you with his help, with his clarity, and with his direction. Okay? Time to dig in. Learn more about what it is that you're working on. Maybe pursue careers in those things. Whatever it is that you're working on that is requiring, I know I'm repeating myself, that logical sort of scientific research, right? Call upon Hilarion. Great. I have the Pulp Tarot here today. Let's go ahead and dig into this a little bit. So you are definitely working on a project, right? Maybe it was something that started out as a hobby or something fun, but now that you're actually getting into it, there are aspects of it that you need to learn. Okay. Using the logical mind. Hilarion helps you use the logical mind to get where you need to go, right? Taking action, not just daydreaming about something. So anyway, I am so happy to be able to bring you this message today. I hope you are all well. I really appreciate you all being here. Keep in mind, this is a timeless reading and it is general, so take it as it resonates. You know you and your situation. Oh my goodness sakes, the death card right away. Death and rebirth, death and rebirth. Okay. You know, it's interesting. Pile number 2, the first card out was the death card as well. Death and rebirth, death and rebirth. I mean, it's transformation. So maybe you are taking something from sort of the daydreaming aspect of it, and you're ready to put it on paper. You're ready to do the research to actually bring it into fruition. So, you know, taking action, it's go time. So this can definitely, the death card, represent an ending to merely thinking about something and the beginning of actually taking the action and learning about what it is that you need to do in order to move forward with what it is that you want to work on here. In your energy, we have the 6 of Pentacles. It is a card of giving and receiving. It is reciprocity. It is a card of charity. That's in your energy. So you are very open. All right. Keep in mind, we have the Queen of Wands coming up. Now, the Queen of Wands is a great card. I love the Queen of Wands. She's fiery and juicy and knows herself. right? A trailblazer, not always taking the path most traveled to get what she wants, okay? Often there's a lot of adventure, right, with the Queen of Wands. Very self-confident, doesn't need a bunch of people around to get, to help her, to support her to get where she wants to go. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready. All right. Yeah, you are definitely ready to bring this into fruition. Call upon Hilarion. Call upon Hilarion. Okay, so with the Death card, yeah, illusion. Sometimes when we have a really great idea, but all we do is sit around and think about it, and we don't ever like take actionable steps or inspired action towards it, right? It becomes fantasy. It stays fantasy. It stays in our mind. Okay, so I like that this Death card came out for you, because this is ending. We're going to turn this card of illusion and fantasy into opportunity. That's what you're going to do with the help of Hilarion. Master of the logical mind and spirit communication, Maybe there's something there. In your energy is temperance. This is divine timing. This is happening precisely when it's meant to. It is a card of faith. It is a card of healing. It is divine timing. Balance. Moderation. Staying away from those low vibrational emotions, right? Instead of taking a high road or a low road, you opt for the middle road to get where you want to go. Yeah, divine timing. You have a grand understanding of divine timing as it relates to this thing you've been working on, this project that you've been thinking about, but haven't really maybe put it on paper yet. Keep in mind, yeah, there is definitely material abundance incoming with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to step out of the mind about whatever this is. Start writing the book, start writing the song, start singing the music, whatever this is, it's time to start. Get out of your head and bring it into the material world, right? That Ace of Pentacles is the material world. This is a gift for you, but it's only a gift if you take actionable and inspired steps towards, okay? Yeah, the Queen of Swords is here to cut away at that doubt and confusion. Doubt, fear, and confusion. You're getting real clear. This is logic and strategy. It's also real fast-moving energy, so it feels like once you make this transition from only thinking about it to actually doing it, things are going to happen for you really, really fast. Yeah, in your energy, the King of Pentacles, look at that. The King knows. King knows all about all the hard work, but the King also knows when to stop at 5 o'clock, right? And kick back and enjoy, right, the fruits of his labor. So this is in your energy. It's great stability. It's a great foundation in the material world. Look at this. You have the Six of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles in your energy. Maybe you want to start a foundation. Ooh, maybe you do. Maybe you do. In the keep in mind, it's the Seven of Swords. This can talk about treachery, dishonesty, hiding things away, right? But it can also talk about strategizing, okay? It is a card of strategy. There may be things you have to let go of and other things you need to prioritize, okay? I don't feel like this is dishonesty at all, or treachery or theft. I don't feel like it's any of that. I really feel like this is strategy and strategizing. Maybe you don't want to tell people exactly what it is that you're working on. That could be it as well. Quite possibly. But look at what's coming up for you. This is the Four of Wands. This is the party card. You're going to be in absolute freedom and celebration once this thing gets rolling. Okay, once you bring it into fruition and take those actionable and inspired steps towards making it a reality instead of living in your head. Okay. Yeah. Right now you're just sort of holding on, it feels like. This is going to take a leap of courage for you, but I feel like you've got it, right? Call upon Hilarion to help you get out of your head and well, the Magician, right? You need to transmute all of those beautiful, brilliant, creative thoughts about what you want to do and bring them into the material world. So something that you can see and feel and touch, I said feel, taste, smell, right? Queen of Pentacles. Look, we have a power couple here. We have wow, we have the Ace, the King, and the Queen. Yeah, your foundation is going to be unshakable. All right? Get out of your head. Bring it into reality, because there's a ton of good stuff waiting for you. Okay? Let's go ahead and get one more card. Just one more. Let's wrap. Okay. Yep. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. You have the Ace, the King, the Queen, the 10, the 6, the 4. I mean, this card is all about generational wealth. So whatever this is that you're going to bring into fruition is going to help not only you, but generations for your family. All right, a card of strategy. Let's not forget that. But this allows you the contentment and the freedom to explore even farther. All right. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Okay, file number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.